Wanna confuse both our conscious, I'd stay through the pain. Hey guys, I'm FAIZ Najib.
I'm Lang.
And this is the breakdown of Stay Through the Pain.
So me and FAIZ met in this course called CAA, Creative Talent Agency Asia. Creative Agency Asia, I think. Something like that. It was like a 2 weeks
music production course.
Yeah.
He was like the grade A student. Every song that he put out was so good. Yeah, so that's like after a while, we managed to know each other because we were in the same class.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's how we met.
Yeah.
And then after that, I actually called Dan to ask, we want to work on a song together.
And we wrote our first song together, Situations, which is already out.
And I'm very proud of that song. We did it with Angel and also Dan. And that was like my first proper English R&B song. I think we did it like 2 days.
Situations?
Right? Yeah.
Situations
we
was
slept
pretty fast.
over. So we slept over at the studio.
You slept over?
I slept over at the studio, yeah. Stay Through the Pain was not really, we didn't plan anything honestly.
No.
Yeah, I think I was actually going through a quite tough time actually because I was also quite busy with a boy group project and with my studies and everything. So I didn't release anything for a whole year because Situations was 2023 and 2024 was just the whole year. There was no music whatsoever. And then I think last year, which is 2024, 11th of July, I came to the studio and to see Dan said, "Damn, we're gonna work on something." But I have no idea what to do. And then was like,
No, but initially we were gonna do something fast.
Yeah.
Because I was like, FAIZ, we gotta do a fast song.
Yeah.
Because Situations was like that slow, sexy, moody R&B track. And then when we sat down and I did the guitar thing, FAIZ was like, "Oh shit,
this is
let's
so
do it."
good. Yeah. And I was telling Dan how I want the song to be like a healing kind of setting. And actually, we managed to write the song in a day.
We did. But that was like last year. We wrote it last year.
Yeah, we wrote it last year.
And then we finished it up this year. And we put it out this year.
We just kept listening to it in the train, wherever we go. And like I was like, Dan, we have to put it out.
Yeah, so we got back in and then we finished it up. Okay, but I didn't tell you this.
Oh.
But when we were writing Stay Through the Pain, I was actually writing about my mom.
Oh.
Yeah. Literally when we were writing Stay Through the Pain last year, I got into this big fight with my mom. And we didn't talk to each other for like 4 days. It was just literally because the song is about no matter what you go through together, you're gonna stick it through. And you're gonna stay through the pain.
I see.
Yeah, and then I think verse 2 as well was literally like...
That was my favorite verse.
Distance made it work it out. Distance made us work it out. Because it was literally, we had to take the 4 days apart, we had to lay our egos on the ground, and then come back to a little conclusion at the end.
That was my favorite verse, actually, because I think in the song, we actually put harmonies at the end of 2 separate verses so that it sounds like I'm having a conversation.
With the other person.
Yes, with the other person. And so when we were writing that, I was like, oh my gosh, this is my favorite verse, bro. I love it.
Glad.
Yeah, because like I think even in the cover art, it was just me and there's like 2 shadows. Because I like to talk to myself whenever I'm feeling uncomfortable. So I really need to like, whenever I feel sad, I'll actually like, pat myself.
Self-soothe.
Yeah, I'll be like, FAIZ, why are you feeling? Okay, I'm feeling sad. Why? Why are you feeling sad? It's because of this person, because of that person. Okay, so what should I do to fix or maybe change the way I think, like my perception towards something? So so it's basically me talking to my inner demons and like myself to find a conclusion. So it really fits. Like that's amazing. Actually, I didn't know you were talking about your mom. Yeah,
it was a good time to save this.
It was the guitar first, right?
It was the guitar.
Yeah, it was the guitar.
It was all
the intro guitar. And then whenever it comes to like my sounds, I think growing up with Ariana Grande, I love playing with harmonies and voices at the background. And I straight away fall in love when we did the harmony intro. And this was the guitar that he did.
Yeah, and that was literally the first thing.
The harmonies, right?
Yeah, these are like the
I
first
love the
things we
harmony.
added. Yes,
Yeah.
that was literally the first thing we did.
That's
The
crazy.
guitars and the harmonies before we even wrote the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after that, we came up with the lyrics and everything started to come through.
Yeah,
In a day. Quite fast.
in a day. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's give it a listen. So we're good.
Pain is a feeling that you can't describe. Made us lose our train of thought. We can keep it to ourselves. Distance made us
Yeah.
work it out. Lay our heels on the ground. Stop being so selfish. Can we flow through?
Yeah.
It's literally that call and response of
Yeah.
lead vocal, FAIZ, and then the backing vocals answering him.
In terms
can-
of the lyrics, I think the first one, pain is a feeling that you can't describe. I think because, like I said, we want to stay through the pain. We really
Yeah,
want to feel
sit in it.
and really understood, like why pain, So pain is a feeling that we can't describe,
Yeah.
And after that, made us lose our train of thought because sometimes whenever you're in pain, right, and you're very emotional and vulnerable, you really cannot think it through.
No, so you're just kind of saying things that
Yeah,
you don't
based on
really
what you're feeling at the
mean.
moment.
Yeah, it gets a little heated.
Yep, I
Yeah.
agree. I think there's also a saying like when you're angry, you should remain silent.
Yeah.
Because when you're angry and like vulnerable, you would just say hurtful things, especially when you say it to the people that you love. It's something that you don't mean, but
Yeah.
it's just a human nature where it suddenly comes out.
Yeah.
So hence why we came up with made us lose our train of thought.
Yeah.
And then we can keep it to ourselves. Distance made us work it out. Lay our egos on the ground. And then the last one is stop being so selfish.
Yeah.
Because growing up, me and my family, this is on my side, we were brought up in a way where we need to understand each other. So whenever we see people who's angry at us, we were always told, like by my mom and dad, Abang, you need to understand that, some people had a hard time growing up, or maybe they had to go through a very tough time today. So you need to be kind to them. So I think that last part is, stop being so selfish. That's basically a note to myself where, can you not be so selfish and really understand other people? Which
Yeah.
I know it's like easier said than done.
Yes, especially in the heat of the moment.
Exactly. So I think that really shows how we would actually talk to ourselves as time goes by to really train and breathe. Yeah. Let me get my matcha. Let me drink and like really think. Pain in 3 words. The first one would be vulnerable.
That's good. That's good. This is why he's the songwriter. And I make the beat.
Nah.
I think it can be humbling. Pain can be very humbling.
That's true. That's true. Humbling. That's a very nice
It just
one.
brings you back to down zero,
Yep.
ground zero sometimes.
Yep.
When you're hurt.
Vulnerable, humbling,
Yeah.
and I would say, I know people will argue with this, but I think it's pretty. Patient.
Patience, yeah. It does require a lot of that.
Yeah, but that's actually a very good thing. Yeah, patience, because like you need a lot of patience to deal with that other person.
Yeah.
But the most important thing is like within yourself,
Yeah.
because you really need to like calm yourself down when you're like really in that
Yeah.
bubble.
That
where-
space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. First one is
Vulnerable,
patience,
humbling.
Yeah. Okay, wait. Yes,
It
you
was
need
an
to run this
accident.
down. I
It
love
was an accident.
the interlude was exactly okay. It's not what I thought, but it's definitely better than what I actually wanted Dan
Thank
to
God.
do. Because I sent a voice note to him
Thank God.
saying that Dan, can you make like an interlude?
FAIZ wanted like this big string outro thing.
Yeah.
So I tried it.
It was good, yeah. Because I grew up, I love orchestra, I love strings and like, you know, horn lines and everything, because I was in an orchestra team and a marching band team, so like I grew up to appreciate that. So I thought then like my idea of how it's going to be, and yeah, I think this one.
Well, okay, but this was the original outro idea. It was the. Okay, but it's just like strings. And then FAIZ was like, I like it, but let's put it in that final chorus for that extra lift. So I was like, that's perfect.
Yeah.
So I took the strings out of the outro, and I was left with.
It's crazy, bro. Like, even I'm like, whoa! But I just told him like what to fix and what to add on.
I was left with this.
This one. Yeah.
That was already in the song. And I was like, yo, wait, okay, that's kind of cool.
That's damn cool, man.
And FAIZ wanted like that zen, real healing, like sort of vibe, which I felt like a big string section wouldn't quite capture, because that big string section would just feel grand and I guess triumphant, but you wanted that healing vibe. So I did do strings, but it just kind of became a little more chilled out.
Yeah. It's very traditional also actually, this part. Yeah, so that was like the.
I guess it was just kind of having that initial atmospheric thing that really just set off. Oh, okay, let's try this route, this path,
correct.
And then just building based on that.
Yeah, I think because like me, like I loved contemporary dancing, and I fall in love with a lot of traditional lately. So when Dan added that violin at the end, it really shows like my culture as well. So when I heard that, I was like, wow, this is so nice, because I love listening to like strings interlude, especially from Everything by Kehlani, Victoria Monet Moment. So there's like strings at the end of the song. So when I listened to this, I was like, that's true, like we don't want it to be so bombastic, but still give it a subtle, minimal kind of interlude, which makes it very healing and
just
very
like in
subtle.
a different world.
Yes, exactly. And the first thing that came into my mind was like you're in a cave where there's waterfalls and waves, which I think it brings you into a very different, how to say, a different environment. Because I remember I was playing Hogwarts Legacy. So that part when you meet your hippogriff, where that's the place where you keep them. So it's basically like a cave, a beach. There's a bit, I don't know if there's waterfall, but there's like waves. So that was the sanctuary that I imagined it would be, and it was perfectly done by then.
Thank you so much.
You're the best! I love it.
So it was an accident.
It was an accident, but it's good.
Yeah. Happy accident.
God bless.
It's for you, FAIZ.
I think it's a perfect timing, because I've always been a guy that I would like to write songs. I would like to put it out on my birthday so that the song could be a birthday gift to myself. Hence why most of my songs were released in 17th of June. Situations was released on 17th of June as well. And it happened to be one of my proudest work with Angel and Dan, and I love the song. Hence why I released it on 17th of June. To everyone that's watching, I really hope that you guys will love Stay Through the Pain as much as we both worked hard on it, because we love the song. The main intention is I want this piece to reach those people who are currently in pain or currently looking for a sense of healing. Yeah, Stay Through the Pain is currently out now on all digital platforms. If this is something that you guys like, please go and stream it and share it around to your family and friends.
My name is Lang.
I'm FAIZ. Thank you so much for staying through this video. Take care.
Don't need persuading to give it all